What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video where Mihul sends a very nice message to us saying he's a fan of the channel, fan of the content, and he has also sent us some Sneasler gameplay. Sneasler, a new Pokemon that was recently introduced into the game, and I'm excited to show you it in action. So it looks super cool. First of all, I love how Niantic has been implementing these new forms of Pokemon, Hisuian forms and such, and new evolutions, along with the Hisuian Quillfish and Overquill. And now we've got some Sneasler action. So in a bit of a tricky spot here, that Lucario farmed down completely. So, but you still have a shield, so you're able to get this off. I don't think the X's are even KOs, unfortunately, but they do go for Shadow Ball. So now can you farm down? Hopefully this is just a power-up punch. I wasn't keeping track. Just a power-up punch. Very nice counting from Mihul. And what's going to come? He got tons of energy on Sneasler. And wisely saves the energy. And oh no. The opponent swaps in an Empoleon. And Electrode is just going to demolish this back line right now. Gonna build up to double Wild Charge. This will certainly one-shot the Empoleon. Wild Charge, such a hard-hitting move. Bang! And then you got one loaded already for Mr. Driftbloom for another big bang. There we go. Electrifying the back line. This is a Sneasler showcase, but Hisuian Electrode is another Pokemon that I think is really dangerous in this cut, because there's a lot of teams that are double weak to Electric, as you just saw with Empoleon and Driftbloom. So Hisuian Electrode, I think, is also a great pick at the moment. So people might not be totally aware of the Sneasler typings. I wouldn't have been unless I looked up what this new Pokemon, what moves it had and what typing it is. Because so people might be used to like the Sneasel typing or Weavile typing, and thus they're swapping Lucario into it when Lucario does not do well against it. Now you're going to be able to close combat here, which will still do a ton of damage. A stab close combat's going to hit hard. Look at that! Tons of damage. Can swap in the Empoleon. Don't even need to shield necessarily. You can if you want to. But gonna let it go. It's a Shadow Ball. Does chunk. Aggressive swap, which I really like. And now that you're ahead on energy, you're going to be able to land a Wild Charge on this Toxicroak before it gets to 2 Mud Bombs. You're going to get to 2 moves first, and I think this Wild Charge should be just about enough to KO. If not, put it within like 1 Thundershock range. Nope, it KO'd. And the debuff allowed the Frostlash to Powder Snow down, but that's fine, as you see, because Empoleon, 1 Waterfall, finishes the job, seals the deal. Okay. This is, I was going to say it's an awkward matchup. And once again, people swapping their fighters into the Sneasler. I bet the Bastion can probably win the 2 shield there, right? Because those Smackdowns have got a chunk. Actually, no, I take it back. The fighting poison typing is like new to me. It's totally messing me up. So yeah, no, the Bastion, I take it back. Smart to get out of there. That's pretty bad for Bastion. Gonna resist the Smackdowns. Oh man, that Exeter did absolutely nothing. Shield farm all the way down. You do still have an Empoleon for that Bastiodon, so not the end of the world. Might just want to blind close combat here. There's few things that you would want to X-Scissor. This is going to do a ton of damage if it lands. Gets the shield, and this is already game over. You simply bring in Electrode here. You just have to be aware of the catch on the Energy Ball. Very nice patience. And has the alignment that he needs. Mihul in a very comfortable spot. Has the Energy Ball to one-shot the Gastrodon and back. Only way I could... No, because even an Earth Power wouldn't KO. And I would assume Electrode wins CMP over Gastrodon, so there's really no win con left for the opponent. Empoleon wins CMP as well, but just not going to even bother throwing it, knowing he has the Energy Ball.
Gonna go for the Hydro Cannon.
Hydrocanon. And it has the energy ball. This is going to take out like 2 Gastrodons, east and west. All directional Gastrodons have been KO'd from the energy ball. As we move on to the next one. Sneasler into Gastrodon. Tough lead, right? Mudslap super effective. But just going to sacrifice it, I guess. Knowing that Empoleon doesn't do great here either. Gets the shield. Now going to aggressively swap. And I don't hate this play because you get a shield down. You save your Sneasler for a sack swap later. Might even get to an X-Scissor later. Goes for a CMP tie here on the crunch. I really like the way the trainer's playing this. Gets the CMP tie. You let it go, I guess. Now, do you come in with Sneasler or do you waterfall down with Empoleon? I'm not sure. Because if 3 waterfalls KOs, they will not get to another crunch. But going to come in here instead. They do get to an Aqua Tail here. But electing to shield farm all the way down, come out with a boatload of energy. Oh. This isn't going to do much to Drifblim. Nice read by the opponent, thinking that they're going to blind close combat. Does save a close combat, though, for later. So not necessarily over. But all the opponent really needs to do is just shield this Hydro Cannon, and they should have it. I think. Pretty sure all they need to do is just shield this, and the opponent wins. Because by the time... Yeah, you don't even get it off. And then the Drifblim is still healthy, and 1 Hex will take out the Sneasler. Well played from both sides. Very tough lead. Gastrodon, tough lead for this team to overcome, so... Well played from both sides. Sneasler into Frostlass. Pretty solid. Shadow Claw is going to hit for super effective. Fortunately, both of your charge moves are resisted, but look how much these Shadow Claws are chunking. Going to go for X-Scissor. Do you grab a shield here? You do grab a shield. That's massive. Opponent perhaps afraid of the close combat. Has to shield the Avalanche back. In comes Munchie. And might as well just get this off for free. They either shield or they get dealt a ton of damage. They shield. I think that's the smart play. Definitely want to take the first since you're going to debuff yourself with a wild charge. Gonna throw here because doesn't want this Munchlax to get off its second body slam before you get off a single move. And it's a CMP tie. Gonna let it go and potentially waterfall down with the Empoleon. Knowing that Munch is only gonna get to a body slam here and not a bulldoze. Yeah, I really like this play. This has to be a body slam. You have a move loaded if Frost comes. But nice awareness. Oh, wow. Oh, get there. Oh, God, this is bad. Has double Hydro and still has a shield. So I think he's got this. Wow. Takes it out. Frost is low. And the opponent knows what's up and they top left. I wonder if the opponent had just swapped the Gastrodon if they would have won that. Interesting. But that overfarm was massive on the Frost. If he just took that out right away, I think he loses. Okay, gonna close combat the Garchomp for free. Then swap in Emp. So obviously you have to respect a potential Earth Power here. You don't want to get one shot. But they could bait you with Sand Tomb. And they do. This has got to be a Sand Tomb, right? So knows that. Even though it's super effective, it's a pretty weak move. Should be able to tank it. Does quite a bit. You've got all this energy. And good thing they threw right away, because I don't think they're going to live that one Mud Slap. But you've got the alignment you want. You've got a shield advantage as well in a pretty good situation. Have to be aware of the combo play here from Frostlass. Or the catch. No catch, wow. So a bit of a misplay by the opponent, in my opinion. They just allow their Gastro to get one shot for free. you got to at least try to catch, but I guess they did perhaps try, and they were trying to predict the opponent would go over the energy ball, so that makes sense. Tough situation either way for the opponent. All right, we see the Basti staying in. Man, I really want to see the Basti get hit with a close combat. As you know, I do not like Bastiodon. I'm anti-Bastiodon. Opponent baits with Leaf Blade. I like the timing here, throwing after one Waterfall. Only giving Gallade one free turn. Opponent willing to shield. And they're going to go for a shield advantage here with the Gallade. The tough thing here is the opponent kind of has to reveal their last Mon, right? I can't imagine they come in Basti, but they do. They come in Basti knowing that it's going to have no play against the Sneasler. Move coming through. This will either KO or nearly KO the Empoleon. KOs. Comes in Sneasler. Gonna go for CC, almost doubled up on close combat for whatever's in back. And it's a Drifbloom. Okay. I'm not sure. Goes up to double and now has this because you win CMP. So yeah, the Drifbloom doubled up at basically the same time the Electrode doubled up. But because Electrode got there one turn earlier, it actually gets off both before Drifbloom even gets off one Icy Wind. So that's 20 turns versus 24 turns. Because Mihul was very quick on the swap, he wins that game. If he had been like really slow on the swap, like if he had allowed 2 hexes before he swapped, he loses. But because he allowed like less than 1 hex, he's able to win. All right. Opponent successfully shielded the energy ball, but Electrode gets to another one. So opponent's going to have to go down 2 shields if they want to maintain switch, and they do. So you're up 2 shields, but the opponent still has 3 healthy Pokemon. You only have 2. Opponent recognizing how good their Gastrodon is, I guess. This close combat, I think, would KO. It's such a hard-hitting move. Neutral damage, bang, takes it out. Just going for a blind swap. It's a Frostlass. Empoleon Mirror. And because Mihul's Empoleon is ahead, I'm pretty sure he has this game. He can simply just get rid of the opposing Empoleon, and he doesn't even need to shield. He doesn't even need to shield. He's going to shield. Okay. This is a little scary now. Because, well, you should live this. But now do you get farmed down? I guess you got to switch here in close combat. Oh, man. Oh, man. I think Frostlass has this. Oh, very close. I think actually could have won that game if you simply just if you just take out the Empoleon, right? You take it out, because then you take a lot less damage, and then you still have a shield for the Frostlass, and it's not going to Powder Snow you down. So then you just shield one move, and then you take it out. All right, tough spot here. Lucario versus Emp. Lucario's going to get a full farm down, but we saw this earlier, and as long as you don't get baited by Pup, this isn't that bad. If you can shield a Shadow Ball here, you're actually in a fine spot because you come out with a bunch of energy. Oh, eats the Shadow Ball. I tried to call it that time. That is rough. I lost track of energy. I don't know what this is. Oh my gosh. Double nuke Lucario? That's crazy. Double nuke Lucario. Wow. But hey, if they're coming with this, they gotta be pretty soft to Electrode here. They let it go. And there's a Drifbloom. Still has it. Electrode stealing the show right now. Just spamming off these wild charges so quickly. Thundershock Wild Charge, man, is such a dangerous moveset. And despite getting kind of hard countered in the lead in the swap, yeah, Electrode just destroyed. Both players swapping. Interesting that the opponent wanted to swap, because with Shadow Claw, that's actually a favorable matchup for Babero, but perhaps they didn't know. Maybe they thought it had counter. Gonna get off a move here. This would certainly KO the Shadow Drapion. So Drapion's gonna commit a shield. Drapion's so spammy. We're gonna see a shield in return. It is just an Aqua Tail, so they might actually get to another one here first. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Maybe you go for a big farm down, though. I like this. I think the Drapion's only going to get to one move here. It's an Aqua Tail. It does chunk. Oh, man. But now they have to shield, and if they don't, it's going to go bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye, Babero. Nice little alliteration there. What is going to come in? Oh, man. And once again, this is, when I do coaching sessions with people, this is one thing that is so huge, can't be overstated, is just being quick to react. Because if you allow the Drifloon 2 hexes of a head start, which is the equivalent of like 3 Shadow Claws from Sneasler, the Drifloon's going to win this matchup. But by being quick at it, quick on the reaction, you don't allow that to happen. Very nice. And that's going to do it, folks. Some awesome battles from Mihul. Thank you, my man, for sending me those in. Sneasler is a force to be reckoned with in the new meta. So thank you once again. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And check out my vlog from Seattle Go Fest I recently posted. Because I'm known for PvP content and not really vlog content, the vlogs typically don't get too many views, but I was pretty happy with how it turned out. I think it starts off a little slow because I have some like basketball clips in there, and then it gets I think it turns out pretty well in the second half. So if you want to check out my vlog, it's like a 15-minute vlog from Seattle. I highly encourage you to, for some different type of content on the channel. And all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.